Hi guys, so I am hiding out in the bathroom right now because I'm trying to lose somebody. I'm back at the bus station and I'm just kind of doing a bunch of applications. I'm just throwing applications out there, and I'm just really focused on getting work while I'm here. So this guy comes in with a Bible, and I'm thinking, okay. And then he's like, he's just kind of just acting strange. And then he goes, excuse me, do you have any money? I go, nope. And then, as the conversation was going, he goes, are you going on the bus? Nope. What are you doing? Just sitting here? I go, yep, just hanging out. And then he keeps on asking me questions. He's like, so, I'm trying to think of what he asked. There was a conversation about God first because of his Bible. And he goes, do you believe in God? I go, yeah, I do. I said, do you? He goes, yes, I do. And I go, where do you go to church? And he's like, I don't. And so I'm thinking, be careful here. And I go, well, why not? And he's like, because I don't think when you're a Christian you need church. And I go, Jesus went to church. He goes, yeah, but only a few times. I go, he taught in the temple. So right there, he's wrong. He's like, I just think it's more important to read the Bible and tell people about God. I go, Christ died for the church. So it's pretty important. And then he's like, yeah, but you get all these people who put on a facade. And I said, well, Jesus came because he didn't like that. And then he goes, what else did he say? He's just like, well, I don't really need church. And I'm like, you're not going to grow, and you're not going to be able to reach out to people if you don't go to church. So we had a conversation about that, and then I'm like, are you homeless? And he's like, yeah. And I go, are you looking for work? He's like, I can't because I don't have my ID. I go right up there on the hill, and they'll help you get it. So he comes back after, just kind of walking back and forth, and pacing around, and he comes back and he sits next to me. Not too close, but he's sitting next to me, and I'm just, ignoring him with being on my phone. And then he's like, so what are you doing? And I'm like, you're awful interested in me. So there's a boundary, and he just laughed, and he goes, I think you're interesting. And so I'm just trying to ignore him right now. And I think this would be very difficult for a person who does not have money, I think, in being homeless. If you've got some money on you, get a bus, whatever. But if you don't, I think it's very easy to have people follow you. And I think that would probably be the hardest thing about being homeless, especially as a woman, if you can't get rid of someone. So, I walked away, and I'm thinking, I'm giving off all these vibes that I do not like this guy. So there's something weird. And I thought mental illness? No. I thought just, I don't know. There's something so strange about him. He reminds me of a Ted Bundy, believe it or not. Very strange. So, he's just been, instead of getting his butt to work, he's just sitting there on his phone. And I don't even know if the phone is really on, acting like he wants me to ask him what he's laughing at. And I'm just ignoring him. And then he sits on the other side of me, and he's laughing on his phone again, or, oh my goodness, this or that. So be very careful, woman, when a man is trying